But he is fired up. His first in the big leagues gives his club the lead, and that's over the outside edge, and will retire the side. Welcome to the show, Ivan Herrera, a long homer in his home opening debut with the Cardinals, who jump in front 1-0 after 2.
When you order from Domino's, you can get more than just pizza for $6.99. You can get specialty chicken, savory pastas, oven-baked Parmesan bread bites, molten lava crunch cakes, and medium 2-topping pizzas as well. We didn't stop at pizza, and you don't have to either.
Anyone who's ever sold a home can tell you it is really hard. That's why who you work with matters. Together with HomeLight, we've helped thousands of people sell faster and for the best price.
I know we only just met, but I can't imagine my life without
you. Introducing DirecTV Perks, a brand new loyalty program that gives you rewards on repeat. Join for free today and start earning the rewards you want. It's easy. You can earn discounts, gift cards, movie rentals, and much more. DirecTV Perks is just our way of saying thanks for being a loyal customer. So don't wait. Sign up now for free at directv.com/perks and earn the show-stopping perks you deserve. Only from DirecTV.
If you've been injured in an accident that's not your fault and you don't have an attorney, listen up. We have legal professionals standing by to answer your questions and tell you what your case is potentially worth. Hi, I'm Gina, along with spokesman Rob. So, Rob, tell the folks at home who should call right now.
Just like you said, Gina, anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault, you don't have an attorney, give us a call right now. We're going to answer all of your questions, and we'll let you know what your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Rob. You heard it, folks at home. Pick up the phone. Call now.
Due to time constraints, we move ahead to later in the game.
You can see, it's almost like he gets, watch every now and then, right there on that pitch. Right at the end, he just gets that little extension, and it's almost like it just jumps out of his hand, and it's down. It's up, it's in, it's out.
High fly ball toward left. Siani has plenty of room, and he puts the squeeze on that. Ali Marmol's club, as we said, was battered and bruised when we left San Diego. Another injury was announced today. Matt Carpenter was placed on the 10-day IL with a right oblique strain. And because of the uncertainty surrounding Wilson Contreras' status, Pedro Pajes has been recalled from Memphis, and we are told he's on his way.
Yeah, I spoke with Matt a little bit. He said it was just a weird thing. He was swinging the bat. It was nice and warm, and he just felt a little twinge. He's hoping it's not super serious. He's hoping the 10 days will be enough. That's the minimum for him. So hopefully he'll heal up quickly and get back in the lineup. He did say, we're not as young as we used to be. And I said, well, you're still playing, though. I've been up in the booth for 8 years now.
So glad that it's nothing serious, but Matt will miss the next week and a half. The pitch to Arise is low, ball 3-0 the count.
I think scary is the obliques are just, you never know. You never know. They know the grade of the strain, but you just never know, even if it's a mild strain, how long it takes to heal, especially the type of swing that he has.
Well, here in St. Louis this time of year, odds are we're not going to have 85 degrees. So he'll take good care and be back in good form, we hope. 3 balls and a strike.
Tell you what, down there on the field, when I was down there earlier, it felt like it was minus 85 degrees.
Really?
It was cold and windy down there on the field. Feels great up here.
Pulled foul. 3-2. That's golf down the line and out of play. Foul. Ricky Darty, our great stat man, handed me a card, Jim, which is amazing. 5 hitters last year finished over 300 in the batting average department last year.
That's it.
How about that? Loon has his 4th strikeout. Fell way behind, but came back to get a rise for strike 3.
Little cutter right there.
Josh Bell rolled out on the first pitch he saw. And takes a strike.
And he's using that cutter to lefties. He's really trying to sneak in on the hands, and he knows it's not fun up there if you get jammed. And if you can start getting guys that think cutter in, you're going to get so much of the outer part of the plate.
Another ground ball to second. Another play by Gorman. Another 1-2-3 inning for Lance Lynn, who protects a 1-0 lead.
Been there, done that, messed around. I'm having fun. Don't put me down. I'll never let you.
With Allegra, allergies won't hold me back.
I won't let you.
Allegra starts working 2 times faster than Claritin, and unlike Zyrtec, won't make me drowsy. Nothing beats Allegra. It's the fastest non-drowsy 24-hour allergy relief.
With features you won't find on Honda CR-V, Nissan Rogue, or Toyota RAV4, the Hyundai Tucson puts the other guys in their place. Namely, the rearview mirror. Only a Tucson compares to a Tucson. Now, get up to $1,250 retail bonus cash on a Hyundai Tucson. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
Enjoy the game.
Due to time constraints, we move ahead to later in the game.
Cardinals lead at 1-0 as we go to the top of the 4th. So the home opener brings back the Cardinal Hall of Famers, including our buddy Matt Holliday. Hi, Matt.
Hi, Jim.
What's it like for you to come back here and be part of this?
It's great. I enjoy coming back to St. Louis. Enjoy coming back and seeing friends and watching a ball game here and being part of the festivities on opening day is a lot of fun.
Now, I thought you'd be wearing the red jacket. You don't get to keep that and walk around with it?
I think we addressed this last year, but no, you still don't get to keep it. You give it back, although I could use it today because it's a little chilly. But, yes, you give it back, and then they give it to you when you get here, and then you give it back. So make sure you don't lose it, I think.
We'll check again with that next year because I think they should let you guys wear it around, maybe spill some nacho sauce on it. So tell me what it's like to be back with the rest of the Hall of Famers. You're still relatively young, but to see Whitey, Tony in there, really?
I'm still pretty young.
I mean, you're still pretty.
Yeah. It's great. It's always great to see Tony and Whitey and all the Hall of Famers, but, you know, guys that you get to see once a year. And it's just really cool to be part of the fraternity of being a Cardinal Hall of Famer. So I'm always have to pinch myself a little bit when I get to come back and put that jacket on and be around these guys that are incredibly just amazing people and amazing Cardinals.
In terms of what the Cardinals have on the field this year, you actually saw Victor Scott II when you were coaching at Oklahoma State. What did you think of him?
Yeah, I remember thinking, he's really talented, obviously very fast.
You jinxed your buddy Lance Lynn there.
I'm not taking credit for that. No, Victor, I knew watching him in college that he had a ton of talent. I didn't know he would make it to the major leagues in less than 2 years, but always was very impressed with his ability and watching him play.
Last thing, your buddy Lance Lynn on the hill right now. What's it like when you see one of your former teammates come back? He makes his return.
Yeah, it's great. I was glad they picked him up. I think he's going to add a toughness element, a leadership element, and he was around a lot of great pitchers like Waino and Carp and a lot of the the tradition of being a starting pitcher for St. Louis. So I'm glad he's back. Good to see him. Pitched really well his first time out. I think he's going to have a good season, but he's fun to watch pitch. I enjoy watching him pitch still.
Thanks for the time. Appreciate it.
My pleasure, as always.
It was Holiday that jinxed Lance Lynn, though. Chip, it was. Chip and Brett, that's true. He did it. He did it.
I was hoping you could explain what nacho sauce is. Is that some kind of new thing we got going on, or did he mean cheese?
Yeah, that's what I meant, nacho sauce. I guess you can extrapolate that, Jimmy.
Don't
Anderson had that awkward swing in the second that turned into an infield hit. And this is kind of the same situation Lance faced in the first inning against the Dodgers. Bases loaded, nobody out. Said, all right, the heck with it. And struck out 3 guys in a row. A strikeout here would be nice, or a double play ball. And Anderson with 10 strikeouts on the year for the Marlins. But he knows how to hit. Won the batting title with the White Sox back in 2019. Sanchez takes off. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Lynn does take care of Anderson. 6 strikeouts. And now Nick Gordon bats.
Just a little bit too much. He even held it there. It was too far.
I would imagine on a cold day like today, anything close is going to be rung up. So now Gordon, the key man in the inning, he struck out his first time.
pitch right there. You can see what he's got it working against the lefties. He's just going to have to. I think the ball that he got inside on the righties, even just the last inning. I don't know if it was Sanchez or De La Cruz, but it got down where they can get to it. But when you throw it up there by the hands, you can't get to that ball coming at you as quick. And you can drop the hands a little bit, throw the head of the bat down, but straight across, you can tie guys up all day long. And that's basically what he's been doing to the left-handers.
No balls, 2 strikes for Gordon. Instead to first. Jake Berger homered to lead off the inning, tied the game. The Cardinals home run hitter, Ivan Herrera, will lead off the bottom half.
Kind of reminds me a little bit of Chris Carpenter right now, where he's just really pounding that inside part of the zone to lefties, and then when he does enough of that, he tries to go away.
Marlins tried to steal a run. Herrera wisely held on. They concede second base to Sanchez. And now the count 1-2.
Really need a strikeout right here.
And he got it. Lance Lynn bends but doesn't break. 1 pitch. Berger hit it out of the park and ties the game at 1.
It all starts with a Chevy truck. Chevy Silverado with the Turbo Max engine and best-in-class standard torque. And Chevy Silverado HD with up to 14 available camera views. Do more in a Chevy truck. Get yours now. Get $5,000 total value on Silverado LTZ and High Country models when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Or during Chevy truck season, get as low as 0.9% financing in all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups.
Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in the St. Louis area.
It's a thing of beauty.
Deliveries happen.
Hello? We didn't order that.
You sure you don't want to take it for a bounce?
We're good.
Keys.
Frazzle happens.
Hey, did you check your jacket?
You're my hero.
Close calls happen.
What? Not today.
All good?
All good.
Set the alarm.
This happens.
Exit delay started.
That happens.
Stops. No.
Bottom of the ninth. Charlie's up to bat and the pitch.
Oh, let's go!
Home happens. Be there with Ring. Learn more at ring.com.
Check out Dobbs April deals at gotodobbs.com before you make your next tire or service purchase. Bumper to bumper, when you need new tires and expert auto service, your dollars will go further at Dobbs. April specials include buy one, get one deals on quality Valvoline oil changes. Plus, fantastic deals on new sets of tires, including Goodyear and Cooper. For deals you can use, click on gotodobbs.com now, including Dobbs April buy one, get one deals on quality Valvoline oil changes. Dobbs.
Carrier and Air Dynamics know the dedication it takes to be the best. That's why we proudly sponsor our hometown hockey team. Proudly serving St. Louis, St. Charles, and surrounding communities. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Air Dynamics.
Due to time constraints, we move ahead to later in the game.
Lance Lynn's on a nice roll to start the game. He's our Hyundai in the driver's seat feature. That's his career with the Cardinals and all the other stops for Lance. Much better here at Busch Stadium, as you know, and today making his first opening day start as a member of the Cardinals. Kind of funny, all those years, Jim, where Lance pitched elsewhere, he never pitched on the mound in St. Louis as an opposing pitcher.
That is kind of, it's one of those things, too. It's like for me, we never went back to Anaheim until like right at the end of my career, and I always wanted to go back and play, and I finally got to, but they came to us a couple times. But you always want to go and play where, you'd like to go and play on this field or pitch on this field, this place that you had played for a few years. And I think by the end of this year, he's going to be a fan favorite. I really do. I think people are going to appreciate the way he goes about his job. He's going to be out there every day. If he's not hurt, he's going to stay in the game as long as he possibly can.
And a guy that's had very good luck in this ballpark, trying to, along with Sonny Gray and Kyle Gibson, lead the rest of the young Cardinals pitchers to better fortunes from last year.
Yeah, we did. I was over next door when you guys were on the road for his first outing, and there was a lot of Lance was in the top of a lot of lists for Cardinals in general, not just pitching at home. And he's got the fourth best ERA at Busch 3 of all the guys that have pitched here in this stadium. But there were some things that he was in the top 10 on of all time. And I just, you don't realize wasn't here that long. That tells you how much work he puts in when he's out there. He just does not come out of the game. And to pile up stats like that in a short amount of time is pretty impressive.
Well, and that's another reason why the Cardinals were so interested in this reunion. Last year, they had a grand total of 48 quality starts. 48. They happened to win 33 of those games. There were quality starts. Well, what do you think happened in the other 114 when you lose 91 times? So having Gray and Lynn and Matt's healthy and Kyle Gibson, well, you see the brand of baseball the Cardinals played out on the West Coast. Their starters gave them a chance, and in San Diego in particular, Jim, because they took the ball deeper into the game, the bullpen was rested and did not allow a run to a good hitting Padres team. That's a winning formula. 0-2 pitch for a rise. Right back where it came from, and a one-out single.
I was just looking at, he was here for 6 years, but you take away the first year of him not really pitching much because he was young. And take another look at this guy. I mean, this guy just flat out can hit. Balls up and out of the zone. Yeah. They're just whacking it right back at the middle. But he was here for 6 years, which one of those was really nothing. He only had pitched in a couple of games, but piled up almost 500 innings. And that's early in his career.
Bell's hit the ball to second twice. Another time would be just fine. He's a double play candidate. And it's attack, attack, attack. That's what you like to see.
A lot of strikes. Actually, I'm shocked that it's not even a little bit more lopsided. But he's also missed a few pitches that umpire haven't given him. He's gotten a couple pitches like that, but he's been around the zone. You keep doing that, like I said, you're going to keep the hitters off balance.
He is living with that four-seam fastball today. He has struck out 7 Marlins and falls behind Bell, 2 balls and a strike.
That's nasty right there. So that's what I was talking about. You basically have to look at all 3 of those top 3 pitches or fastballs, and then the changeup and the slider. So it's pretty much coming at you firm. It's either going to run right or run left. But you're pretty much going to get some fastballs when you go up there to hit. And I think that's the double-edged sword for a hitter. He's going to get ahead of you. You better be ready to hit. And it makes you maybe a little anxious because you don't want to take a pitch that you don't want to take a good pitch to hit, because you know he's going to try to get ahead, and then all of a sudden you find yourself swinging at pitches out of the zone.
Oh, that was close. A flinch, but didn't get the call. 3-2.
This is a tough pitch to lay off right here. You have to tip your hat and say, see you next time if he calls that a strike.
Throw it again. Maybe he'll chase it.
Let's say you go in there straight.
To center. Victor going back to the track, to the wall. Leaping try, and it's gone. The Marlins have hit 2 homers. Josh Bell's 2-run shot puts him in front. It's a 3-1 game. So single on an 0-2 pitch. A borderline 2-strike pitch called a ball. The next one ends up on the berm.
Well, like you said, go back in there, right? But don't go back in there and miss. And that's what he did right there. And you got him to a big guy, got his hands out, probably thinking cutter. Didn't get it in on the hands. I would love to see him go in there with the four-seamer that doesn't give him enough time to react to something spinning. But he just missed his location.
So a 410-foot homer for Bell, his first of the year.
Surprised
Yeah,
how much the ball's carrying today in this weather. There's some wind up there, and it seems to be blowing out.
Now Berger hits one high in the air toward left. Ciani will turn and watch that one go into Big Mac land. A 2-homer game for Berger and back-to-back bombs for the Marlins. So Dusty Blake's on his way out. In the blink of an eye, the Marlins have hit 3 homers and have the lead.
Take a look at this swing. Can we show this again? I don't know if we can or not, but you see how level this swing is. And this is what I'm trying to talk
without talking to your doctor. Ask your child's eczema specialist about Dupixent.
Now is a great time to get an offer you'll love on the Accord Hybrid and CR-V Hybrid. Inventory is here, so bring on the fun, bring on the weekend getaways, bring on the memories. And get a great offer on a Honda, named the 2023 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value Brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
It's that lightheaded, up all night, this or nothing.
Wow.
Come on, let's talk about this. Gotta have it kind of feeling.
Take your stupid shoe.
Salonpas Lidocaine Flex, a super thin, flexible patch with maximum OTC strength lidocaine that contours to the body to relieve pain right where it hurts. And did we mention it really, really sticks? Salonpas, it's good medicine.
As you see here back in the bottom of the fifth inning, those two guys maybe not so excited about the score. 4-1 Miami Marlins.
Ciani with a bunt. That ball is going to curl foul.
It's a nice play right there by the first baseman. You could see that it was going to roll foul, but once the runner runs past you, you're in no man's land. You better hope it's going to keep coming. The spin right there. I don't know if he was going to be able to pick up that ball or not. It looked like it would have been a collision. Look at this right there.
Remember the new runners lane a little wider. Ciani doesn't have to fear from that. And base runner baseball got to Bell at the same time. It just trickled foul for strike one. So Michael can get a hit. His last one in the big leagues, September of 2022. Instead, he gets hit. How about that? Weathers handed a 4-1 lead, hits the leadoff man.
Even in the breaking ball, and this weather hits you right there, that stings a little bit, you can see. Not fun. Right in the fat of the back, as they say, Chip. Boom!
The Cardinals have been hit by a pitch 10 times. Well, Ciani can run. Scott can run. Chop to the right side. They're going to fire to second wildly. Ciani's going to take third. Scott on his way to second. The Marlins gift wrap the Cardinals. 2 runners in scoring position.
Well, that's just a page out of the 2022 Miami Marlins right there. They self-destructed more as much as any team did in the league, and this is just maybe trying to make too much happen right there. I think you could probably go ahead and just take the out. You're up by 3. Hard to do sometimes, though. That the game speeds up on you. You try to do too much, and we see it all the time. Try to make the tough play, and it just ends up as a disaster.
Now here's where the big boys have to make them pay, right? Goldie, Arenado, Herrera, and Gorman. The Cardinals are down 4-1. Scott reaches on a fielder's choice, E4. Ciani at third with nobody out.
Something we haven't had in a while, too, to mention is guys back-to-back in our lineup that can really run. Put a little pressure on the defense, but I still think that's just an easy play to go to first base, take your out, and move on.
And it's not like Arise and the Marlins are surprised at the speed of Victor Scott. The Cardinals and Marlins share a spring training facility and play each other almost every other day, it seems.
That's when you come in and the coach tells you, hey, and you go, oh, yeah.
This place will go nuts if Goldie can park one.
It'll be a good time.
Oh, had a pitch to do it. Fouled it away. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
You can see up above the scoreboard, Chip. We can see a good shot of it, but most of these flags are blowing straight out, and that is going straight out towards the river, towards the arch. So if a ball gets up in that wind, as we've seen today, it is carrying.
Sharply hit toward third. Berger's got that. They'll concede a run. And Scott has to hold it second. Give Goldie an RBI. The Cardinals cash in the hit batsman and draw ever closer. It's 4-2.
That's the thing, too, right there. That run scores no matter what. If you really think about the way that this inning should have or could have, maybe not even scored yet, but you get the out. Guy just now, he's just going to third base, so you got 2 outs to the runner on third instead of having a guy at second base and 1 out and giving away an RBI.
Pitch clock violation.
Here we go. Game's starting to speed up.
Well, and that's where, again, the speed has an impact. And I've always believed for a base runner, it's easier to steal third against a lefty. And Berger is way off the bag. You get him to third, a fly ball, you might get a cheap run. There he goes. Pitch in the dirt.
Good jump.
Did get a good jump and is fortunate to get back.
Smart right there. He started, he stopped, he started again. He probably still could have made it, but made the wise move. He went back, and that is a great job. Watch, it goes, he starts, and then he goes, oh, no, never mind. I think he kind of surprised himself that he cheated a little bit and got it, and I think he surprised himself, and then he kind of hesitated, so he went back.
One thing you like your team to be is opportunistic. The Cardinals have been hit by a team record 10 pitches in their first 8 games. They've cashed one of those hit batsmen in today. Arenado takes a strike. So far, his offense has been peaks and valleys. They play him to pull, as you know. And the 3-1. Now 3-2. Tipped. Weather's doing to the Cardinals hitters what Lance Lynn did to the Marlins left-handed batters. In under the knuckles. Swing, shot, hit toward the corner and left. That ball is down. Gordon plays that into an extra base hit. Scott around third. He will score. The Cardinals are down 1.
There's your error. Nice to see Nolan right there get to that pitch. It seemed like he tied himself up the pitch before. Didn't get it super extended, but he got enough to get to this fastball inside. Thankfully, it stays fair.
So another visit from Mel Stottlemyre. The Marlins bullpen just got up and has begun to throw. They've been into their bullpen far too often this year. around, and Gorman and the Cardinals are done in the 5th. But they take advantage. Nolan Arenado has an RBI, 2 come across, and we got a 1-run game.
Do you spend hours maintaining your gutters? Save that time with LeafGuard's maintenance-free system. Call 1-833-2-GUTTERS. Mesh filters sit on top of your gutters, building up debris and eventually clogging. Then they need to be cleaned too. Honestly, your home should have been built with LeafGuard gutters. LeafGuard's wraparound hood deflects debris and keeps water away from your home. The one-piece seamless system is strong, 20% thicker than average, and built to last. Plus, LeafGuard is guaranteed to never clog for as long as you own your home. Right now, get a complete LeafGuard system for only $99 down, $99 a month, and $99 installation. You'll also receive a $100 Visa gift card with a free gutter inspection and in-home estimate. Damage from clogged gutters can cost you thousands. Never worry about clogged gutters again. Don't wait, you've still got time. Call 1-833-2-GUTTERS today. That's 1-833-2-GUTTERS.
Dad, are you certain this is going to work?
Nothing to it.
Are you for imprint certain?
Certainty matters, like the certainty of 4imprint, your home for high-quality promotional gear, including exclusive items and brands they love. Printed perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time. To wow your clients, nail your next event, or inspire your team, check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Another big day for us on Bally Sports on Saturday. The Marlins and Cardinals play Game 2. Our coverage starts at 12:30. Then the Blues take on the San Jose Sharks at 4:30 on Bally Sports Extra. Both games will also stream on the Bally Sports app. Tim Anderson leads off the 6th for the winless Marlins. Matthew Liberatore goes back to work. Cardinals bullpen was outstanding out in San Diego. Their job simple. Hold them right here and hope the Cardinals offense can come back.
I think that you got to feel that your team can score another run with 4 more at-bats, whatever. But that is your job as the bullpen, is just really try to slow down the other team. You're not going to be able to shut everybody out, everybody down. But if you can just keep the game close.
2-strike hit for Tim Anderson. That's how the Marlins rally started in the 5th. As we check in with Jim Hayes with news on Sonny Gray.
Yeah, Sonny threw a sim game with Springfield yesterday, 54 pitches. Sonny told me he felt great. The Cards want Sonny to pitch for Memphis next. He told me, personally, if it was up to me, I'd pitch here in St. Louis next, but I'm sure we're going to be talking about it over the next couple of days. For the record, Chip, John Mozeliak told me one more start for Memphis for Sonny, so we'll see.
All right, that's good news that Sonny's on the way back and that all's feeling good with him. Nick Gordon is the Marlins batter. He's struck out twice. Andre Palante is getting ready. Arenado in on the grass at 3rd as Gordon tries to lay down a bunt. Not this time, though. It's skied toward left. Ciani going back. He'll have room at the edge of the track. That won't advance the runner. And a strong throw will hold him at first. 1 on and 1 out. Here's Bethancourt, the Marlins catcher. Baseball season's back, and so is the Grand Slam ticket package at the Marriott St. Louis Grand. Get a great room for a great price that includes 2 Cardinals tickets, food and beverage credit, and more. Visit MarriottSt.LouisGrand.com, always a proud partner of the St. Louis Cardinals. I'm glad Jazz used 2 fingers. That would have been polite. And a strike. 2 bunt hits, both off Lance earlier today. Starting to see the bunt come back into play, right? Speedy guys like Chisholm, he's got some pop too.
Well, when you're hitting 190 after 2 hits,
oh, good
you
point.
do everything you can.
12 career bunt hits in 18 tries. That's a good percentage. Don't often see your cleanup hitter bunt twice in a big league game, but that's what Chisholm has done today.
I'm shocked to see that he was hitting cleanup.
He's got more pop than I think people give him credit for. Of course, playing in cavernous Lone Depot Park doesn't help.
Yeah, he's a 244 career hitter. 20 home runs one year, 10, 12, but you're right. That is a big ballpark, or was. I think they're doing a little renovating, trying to get it a little smaller.
Now Jazz has to walk it off. He's a proud Bahamian. And speed guys don't like that.
Bad day for a lot of foul balls off the feet. Cutter down and in. Ooh. A lot of toes getting damaged today.
So Palante's having to work hard here. Jazz Chisholm, double digits in homers. 2021, 22, and last year, 19 homers. Made the All-Star team a couple of years ago. And time granted. This guy could stay healthy. He could put up monster numbers for Miami. Baseball Reference page calculates a full season of play for Chisholm. They have this guy pegged as a 28 homer guy if he played 162 on average.
He's only played 124 games once. Other than that, 97, then 60. That's not going to help you get to where you need to be.
That's it. "25 years young. And now the 3-2. Berger, a short lead, not going, and a little tapper. Better hurry to first. Palante got there just ahead of the dive as Chisholm tried for a third infield hit, but he's retired. Runner at second, 2 outs. You a fan of the head first dive?
No. Maybe in this situation, if he's going to try and tag you, it's a great job by goalie. Just give him a little flip. The reason I don't like it is I don't know if it's worth the injury. And I have a young man at home that slides head first too much, and I do not like it.
Well, you need to send him a timeout then.
I'm trying.
Giovanni Gallegos was warming up. He's on next. It's 5-3 Miami.
It's hard to run a business on your own. Make it easier on yourself. With Shopify, you have everything you need to sell online and in person. You can have your inventory, payments, and customers in sync across all the places you sell. It doesn't have to be lonely at the top. Join the millions defining success on their own terms. Start your journey with a free trial today.
It all starts with a Chevy truck. Chevy Silverado with the Turbo Max engine and best-in-class standard torque. And Chevy Silverado HD with up to 14 available camera views. Do more in a Chevy truck. Get yours now.
Get $5,000 total value on Silverado LTZ and High Country models when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Or during Chevy truck season, get as low as 0.9% financing in all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups.
Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in the St. Louis area.
The Stanley Cup Playoffs Bracket Challenge presented by Betway is back. And now it's time to take your shot. Face off against family and friends. And take aim at predicting this year's playoffs. Whether you're pulling for the Panthers, going big on the Blue Shirts, or seeing stars all the way, who do you think hoists the cup this year? Sign up today for a chance to win exclusive prizes at NHL.com/bracket.
Cardinals baseball is brought to you by Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in the St. Louis area. Find yours at your Mid-America Chevy dealer. And by Budweiser, this Bud's for you. Are you much of a gardener, Jimmy? Victor Scott leads off and fouls that straight back. As we begin our Honda home run inning, $1,000 donation will be made to the Make-A-Wish Foundation by your Gateway Honda dealers if a Cardinals player hits a home run. Cardinals are within striking distance, need a base runner or two. Fly ball hit toward left. One out. Here's Goldie. He's singled. He's been hit by a pitch. He's grounded out and picked up an RBI. So far for the Marlins, Bender and Sanchez have allowed just one hit. That one backed up. Pitchers will tell you the best pitch in baseball is the accidental backup slider. And he's ahead 1-2.
Yeah, it's like you overspin the slider, it doesn't move. The hitter sees the spin, so he delays a split second. And then when you start to swing at it, it just blows right by you.
On the ground towards second. Arise, kicks it. And Goldie reaches, and the tying run comes to the plate. Arise having a tough time with the glove today. 2 errors, and the Cardinals are in business.
I don't know if he could kick it that far, but he sure tried. It just bounced out of there.
It's like the old highlight player with the cesta. The ball just spun out. And now you've got a golden chance. Arenado has an RBI double. And he has punished the Marlins. An RBI and a hit in 6 consecutive games against them, including today's work. Pulled foul. This is something we saw on the road trip. The Cardinals will be down late. Run or two. They've kept it close. The bullpen's done a nice job. A couple of comeback wins out west.
Well, like I said, you got to like your chances if you go 3 or 4 at bats and you're only down by 1 or 2. Holy cow.
Great play by Berger to snag it. He saves a double, but it's an infield hit.
I don't know if he knew he caught that.
It caught him.
He caught it, and then he looked for it, and it wasn't in his glove. This is one heck of a play to even get a glove on it. It just slid out of his glove.
Well, one thing we've noticed, Jim, is Mel Stottlemyre Jr. is on his way out again. A lefty has just started to throw for them. Talked earlier in the game. The Marlins pitching staff has been problematic. Their bullpen has had their share of issues. They can't afford to give good teams or teams that think they have a chance to be good extra outs. And they've done that a lot.
And they've done that. They've given up a lot of runs this year. They've allowed 13 runs 7th inning or later this season. That's the second most in baseball. And that's what now you're trying to prevent when you're going out there to talk it over with your, basically you saw everybody in there. So I'm sure there's also maybe a little bit of a, take a look at the home run by Herrera, but also a reminder, hey, let's get one out at a time. Don't try to do too much. Still a lot of game to be played. Don't give away outs like you said, and we won't give away runs.
So Herrera's homer, our Budweiser play of the game. Let's see if he can bring home Goldie. And Sanchez back on the beam with a strike. Right up the middle, there's a base hit. Here comes Goldie to third. He's going to score without a throw. A 2 RBI game for Herrera, and the Cardinals are down a run.
This is a nice job by Herrera right here. Like I said before, be ready to hit. Relievers are trying to come out of the bullpen, throw strikes, get ahead, and he throws a bad get-me-over breaking ball. It doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to work, and you have to be ready to hit. Great job.
So that's the end of the line for Sixto Sanchez. Some bad luck and bad defense behind him cost him dearly in the 7th. A run is in, 2 are on. 1 man is out, and left-hander Andrew Nardi will face Nolan Gorman with the Cardinals down 1.
Make your first move with battery power made by Steel. Real Steel. Find your.
At DirecTV, we love making you extra happy. So here's an upgrade deal with a little something extra.
Not bad.
8 extra premium channels with hundreds of movies and series, and 3 extra months on us to be exact.
You're not kidding.
That's right. Upgrade now to Movies Extra Pack and get 3 months at no extra charge.
Gotta look out for #1.
Enjoy LOL comedy classics, Sky High adventures, and feel-good family moments. Get 3 months of Movies Extra Pack on us and feel extra happy. Don't miss out. Upgrade today.
So, I think we might have a way to help you with your problem.
Okay. You let us know who's not getting floored at Michael's so we can, set him straight.
Set him straight?
Yeah, tell him Michael's is the best deal.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I could do that.
You don't guess. You do it. Take it easy. Just remember, nobody gets you floored like Michael's.
Get floored at Michael's Flooring Outlet.
Saturday on Bally Sports, Cardinals baseball, Blues hockey. Get ready. The Cardinals and Blues are both in action. Saturday, it all comes your way on Bally Sports, Bally Sports Extra, and the Bally Sports app.
Sunday, April 7th, 25,000 fans, 16 and over, take home a long-sleeve hooded pullover. Kids 15 and under can participate on a post-game run of the bases thanks to High Chew. Visit cardinals.com/promotions for more information. Ballpark Village is rocking this afternoon, and Jim says if the Cardinals win, he'll buy the first round. Our producer, Brian Shapiro, was talking to Jim, so he didn't hear what I just said.
I heard you, but I was trying to say is when they show Brad Thompson, that place is going to go insane. Folks head out the window.
Swinging a shot. That's down the right field line. That's down for a base hit. 1 run scores. Streaking toward third, Herrera. They're going to wave him. Here comes the throw. He's safe. The Cardinals have come all the way back. It's 6-5.
Well, just like I said, be ready to hit early against the relievers. They're not fastballs, but they're not good breaking balls. Not what the doctor ordered. If you're Skip Schumacher, you get me over breaking ball again. Just throws it out there.
So the comeback Cardinals are back in front, 6-5. Back our way, just out of reach.
That was close. I could have gotten out of the way real easy there.
We had the fishnets.
Oh, I wasn't gonna. I can't move that quick yet. I can duck. I thought you were talking about your stocking. Sorry.
You're the second person that's made that joke.
You're
Brad.
Your long, what do they call them? Those what you wear under your ski outfit, long underwear. Yours would just happen to be fishnets.
More of the same for Skip Schumacher. No answers. 2 strikes for Walker. And that's bounded foul. And the old joke is sports writers and major league managers hate leaky pens. And that's exactly what the Marlins have had to deal with. And there's nothing more frustrating than you make the logical move and it doesn't work out.
Well, now you're talking 16 runs they've given up after the 7th inning, and this is only their 8th game. That is not good.
So the Cardinals come back. They've got 3 so far in the inning. Nolan Gorman's first hit off a lefty this year, plates 2 runs. And now it's 6-5 St. Louis. Swing and a high fly ball down the line. That's curling toward the stands. And Walker stays alive. Keep on adding on, boys. Walker, a good fight here with Mr. Nardi. All 3 runs belong to Sanchez. And now the 0-2. Swing, fly ball into center. Chisholm frozen for a moment, makes the grab. Tagging and heading over is Gorman. The throw is well off target. And that advances the base runner with 2 outs for Alec Burleson.
Doesn't look like Chisholm's either throwing so well this year or doesn't have a really great strong arm. And I thought that was kind of a little bit of a chance right there to run on that, but he definitely did get behind the ball. But you can see even at this level, you don't do the things the right way. You just can't throw it and have it be on the money. You got to take the right steps, use your feet. Great job right there advancing, even though he didn't need to. It's a lot easier to score from third than it is from second.
This guy could use a hit. Alec Burleson's hitting to some tough luck. Gorman's first hit plated 2 runs. Alec 0 for 2 against a lefty so far. This one served down the line and off the netting foul.
That would have been nice.
Strike 1 to him.
It's kind of funny, like you're watching it, hoping it's going to land, and all of a sudden hits the net, and you go, oh. Were you thinking the same thing?
Right.
It's got a chance. Oh, dang it.
Remember earlier in the game, Ryan Weathers unfurled a wild pitch. Bethancourt didn't get a good jump on that. He catches on one knee, even with a runner at third. And no offer there. 3 balls and a strike. Sharply hit, base hit. Cardinals extend the lead, 7-5. Lefty versus lefty. Gorman and Burleson come up with huge hits.
You gotta love when your team comes through for one thing, but lefty, both guys doing a good job. That's a great swing the other way, staying on it. Gorman being able to hit a hanger, but shortstop really can't even react to that right there. The ball's hit pretty firm. You got one guy on one side extremely happy and another guy on the other side and not so happy. Talking about the managers.
That one gets away, but Burleson can't advance. Mason Wins hit the ball hard twice tonight. His first ever game against the Marlins. He singled last time up. You know why Tim Anderson couldn't catch Burleson's ball? It was 106 off the bat.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The ball was hit pretty hard, and I didn't realize it was going to be that hard off the bat. It didn't even look like that off the replay, but you could see when you're only a couple steps away from the ball and you can't get that close to it, obviously ball has been hit pretty hard.
This one down the right field line. Near the line, it's off the glove. in the corner. Here comes Burleson. He will score. Win flying toward third. They'll hold him up. The Cardinals add on.
We might have an inside park home run right there for a second. It's just not getting any better for the Miami bullpen. They are just coming unglued a little bit here. It's a good pitch down and away. The Cardinals are doing a great job of putting the ball in play. We talked about this earlier today with Mason Wynn, being able to hit the ball from line to line, what he did not do last year. You're seeing parts of that, and that's what's going to make him a really good player.
That's the first triple of the year for the Cardinals. It's a 5-run seventh and now an 8-5 St. Louis lead. And the ninth man of the inning is Michael Ciani to the plate. Boy, you show up and we get lefty-lefty hits. We get triples. Guys getting their first homer in the major leagues.
I've been watching every game. It's not my fault they just score when I'm here.
Well, nobody's complaining.
No kidding.
But the magic number for the Cardinals has been 4. When they score 4 or more, they're 3-1. And they've come back from a 2-run deficit today. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Take like a wild pitch. Worst case scenario, wouldn't be so bad.
The 2-2. This is kind of like the way the game used to be played, right? Knock the starter out and get into the bullpen. Most of the time in the modern game, the exact opposite's true. You don't want to face the opposing relievers. Right now,
yeah, the guys,
no answers for that.
Guys coming out of the bullpen usually are throwing 97, 98, 100, and they're not slowing down. Quite the opposite here for Miami today.
Five runs in the inning for the Cardinals on 5 hits, and it started with the Arise 1-out error at second. Boop. Off the mask of Bruce Dreckman. On a cold day, that's going to get your attention. And the Cardinals are going to check him out.
Oh, straight in the face.
Those guys behind the plate are so tough. When they take a shot like that and they don't put the mask on right away, you know that there are a few cobwebs that have to be cleared. And credit to Major League Baseball, so much more medical input and technology is being used to make